Good morning. I can't tell if any of you are watching because I have no chat this morning. I don't know what's going on, but I have no chat window this morning. Something's up with my computer. I think it has to do with all of that great Mercury retrograde energy. I'm getting a good blast of it at the end of this Mercury retrograde. So I'm just going to do the weekly. My name is Dan Geist, and I am here to do your weekly um, uh, energy report, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, I'm your spiritual meteorologist. I pull three cards for the week for what we're going to be dealing with, how to better prepare ourselves for the week coming ahead, and hopefully it gives us insight into what to expect, how to better move within these energies. This is so strange because I know that I got a notice that I'm in Facebook jail and it's not allowing me to post to certain groups, but other groups it is allowing me to. So Facebook needs to figure their shit out. I don't know. If you guys could share, and subscribe. I can't even tell if anybody's watching. Oh, it looks like I have 3 viewers because I can see it on my phone. But I can't see comments, guys. So if you're commenting, I'm sorry. I'm not avoiding you. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see comments. My chat box is not up here on the side today. For some reason it says authentication error, and then something about not receiving the token from Restream. So I don't know what happened last night when I was shooting that Pisces video. I lost the sound, and then I went on to Restream to try and reshoot it, and it made me re-log into Restream as if I had never used Restream before. So somewhere in there, it's thinking that I'm new or something. I'm not sure. It's kind of annoying, but that's okay. We're gonna not let it get us down today. So we're at a new weekly. We're at a new Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed the Taroscopes. I'm glad that they're all finished and complete. I felt bad for the last few signs that had to wait a few days because when they started to go up, people were a little bit excited. And so for my Capricorns, my Aquarians, who are going to have a banner month in August, it looks like, and my Pisces, I wish that I didn't lose the sound on that one because it was a beautiful reading, or at least I, as a Pisces, was excited about what's happening. I also have an Aquarius moon, so looking at both of those together, I'm like, ooh, shit, bitch, I might have a real good month coming in August. So hopefully those of you who know your moon, your rising, and your sun signs, look at all 3 and kind of meld the 3 together, and you might get a better idea of what you'll be dealing with in the month of August. That's why I always say sun, moon, rising, and that's why the other tarot readers on YouTube do the same. So again, this is a general reading, just a broadcast or a forecast of the energies and experiences that may be at play for us as a collective during this week, okay? So that doesn't mean that all of this is going to apply exactly to you, but some of it may apply, some of it may not. Some of you might feel and experience some of these cards a little bit longer than others or shorter than others. I pull 3 cards because the week is about 6 days. I consider the week to be from Sunday to the next Saturday. We do a new draw on the next Sunday. So, one card might affect one person for one day, and then another person might have that same card and be going through that same experience for 3 days, right? So there's a flexibility to the cards. This is a general overview. It's a general reading of what the intention is everybody that tunes in or may come across this video, right? And that could be throughout the week. So that's the intention, to give us a better idea of what we are going to be experiencing. We're looking at present time, July, Sunday, the 28th of 2019, through August, the 3rd, Saturday, okay? So let's take 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth to bring ourselves into present time. Imagine those plus signs coming in on the deep breath in, filling your body, and releasing with minus signs as you exhale, and exhale all your air. Let's do a second one, and inhale deep into the belly. Just become aware of your body as you sit wherever you're at right now in the present moment of just Sunday, July 28th. And let's take a 3rd breath. And release. All right. So now let's ask Spirit for the cards for the collective that best represent the week of Sunday, July 28th through Saturday, August 3rd of 2019. Sorry I can't talk with you guys right now. I don't even know. See, it's funny, even on my phone says error loading on the screen, so I can't even tell how many of you are watching. I'm flying blind, guys. That's okay. We can do this. So, Spirit, please give me cards that best represent the energy of the week that we as a collective will be dealing with or facing for Sunday, July 28th, 2019 through August, Saturday, the 3rd of 2019. And thank you, Spirit, for all of those wonderful tarot scopes. So I'm going to say this, guys. The energy feels really nice in the cards. I hope we don't get really horrible cards, but not that there are horrible cards. Everything is a blessing. I say that at the end of every video, but to me, it feels like these cards feel light. The energy feels like it could be moving quickly. It feels like things are coming together easily for us. It might be because we're entering August. We're entering a new month. We're going deeper into summer, which is a little bit more energizing and warm and nice for some of us. But these cards feel very light and quick thinking, like we'll be thinking on our feet this week. We'll be moving as a collective whole. The majority of us will be experiencing good things, things that are happening in a quick and swift manner. I don't know, they feel good, okay? So sorry I can't chat with you guys or see what you guys are saying. This is so weird. I feel like I'm just talking to myself, but I'll go with it. I have to for the time being. I'll go back and read the comments later in the room. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Go to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Check out the pick a card videos. Check out the tarot scopes. Watch all three for your sun, moon, and rising. Also, another thing I want to say too is tonight there will be a live event in the Engelgeist group, and so that's there. I can't even type my link. I don't have a chat box to type my link. I feel handicapped. I mean, not that handicapped is a bad thing, but I feel like a little bit at a loss this morning. I'm not sure what's going on. It's a challenge to see if I can muster up and rise to the occasion. But I am going to say this, there will be an event tonight live. We have 2 winners from the little contest I held yesterday. Rose and Karen, congratulations. You guys picked my favorites video. If you guys don't know the theme songs, there's theme songs attached to the tarot scopes, and my favorite one was the one that was attached to Scorpio, which was the Jackson 5's Can You Feel It, which is a song I don't even really know very well. So tune in tonight for that live event. I will be doing those prize readings for Rose and Karen. I will also be, if you want, you can purchase a reading. I'm raising my prices. I raised my prices last week to $50 a reading. Those are available too through my business page. You can message me there, or you can just pay me via PayPal, and then we do it over the phone or Facebook video. But the prices per card are also raising, because it doesn't make sense to raise my prices and then still be doing bargain basement during the pop-ups. It's sending out a mixed message to the universe about my value. So single card draws are now $7, and the 3 cards is $15. If you want an extra card, please pre-reserve and send over a PayPal payment with your name in the notes section, and I will give you an extra card. So if you buy 1 card for $7, you'll get 2 if you pre-order today. But it has to be before the event, which the event will start at 7 o'clock my time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So that's all the housekeeping stuff. Quite a bit, actually. I don't even know how many of you are watching on Facebook, because it says error loading. I'm having like some wonky... I've been good this Mercury retrograde until like last night. So, all right. So the energy feels good. I have shuffled the shit out of these cards. I feel like the energy is clean, moving about quite normally. So let's see what the week has in store for us as a collective. Thank you, Spirit. 1, 2, and 3. So our first card starting off, Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this up. Let's say hello to Buddha this morning. He reminds us of our own inner Buddha that we have within us. Let's bring him on. Hey, Buddha. Buddha wants star time and a lot of camera time. He wants to take up the full camera, and that's fine. Our first card is the Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment, and that's funny because in the August horoscopes, this shows up as the outcome for, I want to say, I definitely know it was Taurus. Taurians had this as their highest outcome for the month of August. And I think Scorpios were the other ones that had this as a high outcome what they were seeking for the month of August. So this card is all about abundance. This card is about feeling fulfilled, feeling overjoyed, being social, enjoying life for what it is. All the flowers is all the beauty, all the growth, all of the sort of the blessings that we have, right? So to me, I feel like this is a great way to kick off. This could even start today. I don't know if any of you guys have any parties to go to or any social activities to do, but this week would be a good time to start that, to start like getting with friends, getting with those you love, and really enjoying them for who they are, what they are, how they affect your life, and also allowing them to appreciate you too. That's what this card is about too. This is a very emotionally happy card, feeling content, feeling actually even beyond content. It feels fulfilled. There's like just an overflow or an abundance of good energy. So maybe, August, we're heading into August, maybe the end of this July, the end of these eclipses, the shifting of the planets and the ending of Mercury retrograde is going to bring us about this sort of this joy, this abundance, I would say this, there's a lot of cocktails happening here, so those of you that drink, be a little careful. If there's any warning with this card, it's like, don't overindulge, but do allow yourself to have a moment of indulgence, or 2 moments of indulgence. Allow yourself to see yourself for the beauty and the abundance that you are and that your life is, okay? I look at all of these little blue beads that are pouring forth from what appears to be a shell here, and it's just kind of beautiful to me. It just feels like a cornucopia of goodness. So this is what we're kicking off our week with. So we should stay focused on this if we can, if we have the ability to stay fulfilled and feel fulfilled and look at our life for what it's worth and for the beauty that it is. We can ride a high. Hold on, my dogs are barking. Quiet, guys. So this is what kicks off our week, and it's a beautiful card to kick off the week. So stay focused on that for the next few days if you can. Tallulah, stop it, please. All right, so for the next card, let's see what we've got going on. This will be our midweek card, and this card actually showed up in the Taroscopes too, I believe for the Geminis. This is the Woman of Worlds Preserver. Now this card is interesting because it has to do with money and finance and career, which that Nine of Cups is sort of about abundance, right? And it's about emotional abundance, but it also has to do with material abundance, enjoying friends, enjoying social situations, enjoying really just feeling buoyant and lovely. This Woman of Worlds card to me feels like, even though it's a Worlds card which deals with finances and things of that nature, this feels more emotional to me than that Nine of Cups, which is actually an emotional suit. So what I feel like this is a balancing of like sort of our worlds and our emotions, but they're kind of crossing over into one another. Does that make sense? So we have this like abundance happening in our spiritual space, yet we have this sort of like emotionality happening in our material space. We're kind of balancing them out. The beauty about this Woman of Worlds card is it's a female card, so it says it's highly intuitive. It's going to be more on the emotional side. All of this blue water that I'm seeing makes me think of emotions too, but it sort of feels like we're taking care of ourselves. We're really holding ourselves dear at this time. We're nourishing ourselves. We're cradling ourselves like this woman is cradling herself here. We're really looking at where we fit in the world, where we want to be in the world. These red lines here make me feel like we're projecting out like how do we want our world to look nowadays? And with that fulfillment card leading the week, it's gonna like sort of allow us to be on that positive note that we can then go inward and sort of think about how is it that we want to be? Where do we want to create? What do we want our workspace to look like? How do we want to feel in our life? Right? And how do we want that to manifest in our world? And it feels like from the emotional uplift of that Nine of Cups, we also have this sort of self-preservation that's happening in our physical world that we're doing for ourselves, which is a powerful thing. This is a very powerful energy when we stop and we slow down and we make sure to put ourselves first and preserve ourselves, our space, and put ourselves in front of everybody else. Because if we don't do that, we're really not available or able to help others. And so this is about helping ourselves first and taking care of ourselves and watching from that behavior, from those actions midweek, what we actually create in our world by doing that, okay? Doesn't necessarily mean that we have to let go of that fulfillment energy. That fulfillment energy actually brings us to that state of love and contentment where we can then go deeper and we can then see ourselves for the valued, worthy person that we are, to allow ourselves to do the self-care that this card kind of entails, okay? And when we do that self-care and we do that introspection and we do take care of ourselves, we work hard, we find creativity for ourselves, we deal with the fact that we are emotional beings, but we bring that into the world. We're more authentic. This card allows us to be more authentic, not only to the outside world, but to ourselves. And we appreciate that and we preserve that. We become more aware of it and we own it and we live from it. And that's a beautiful thing. So that's midweek. Now, for the third card, or the end of the week, is the Three of Worlds, and this is nurturing. So guys, we're totally on this on this path of feeling it and then creating it on a physical level, is my feeling. So we had the Woman of Worlds, right? So we go inside and we start to look at our emotional selves and preserve ourselves, and we start to see the effects of that coming out into how we're being treated in the physical world, right? If we start to hold ourselves more dearly, we start to see ourselves in situations that are actually more are treating us more dearly, or treating us with more respect, or treating us with more care, because we are caring for ourselves internally in that Woman of Worlds. This Three of Worlds says we carry this into the later part of the week. This to me feels a little bit less internal and more about home, more about our workspace, more about where we are in the world and nurturing ourselves. Like this planet here and this bird and its nest make me think about nesting, make me think of home, where we fit in the world, and really bringing some of those emotional things that I see in the Woman of Worlds sort of forward and utilizing them to sort of nurture ourselves and the environment around us, our own personal environment, be it at work, be it at home, wherever it is for us. We're going to have growth there. We're going to have abundance there. We're going to have sort of nourishment there, because this is nurturing, and all of this fruit makes me think like our world is about to bear fruit, whether we realize it or not. Now, the interesting thing is I see this Saturn, and I know that Saturn was retrograde. I don't know, the Saturn doesn't always bring my attention to it, but I feel like, is Saturn going to come unretrograde this week? Is that why he's saying hello to me? But whatever it is, Saturn is like the ruler planet. He's like the stern father. And I feel like he's here and he's showing himself to me and pointing himself out to me to let me know, to tell you guys, it's okay. You deserve it. You've worked hard. We love you. We want you to nurture yourself. We want you to fix your home space. We want you to baby yourself. Like, look at this mother elephant cradling her baby here. It's very similar to that Woman of Worlds cradling her stomach. There is this beauty here, but I feel like this is less emotional and more actual, like putting it out into the world, really owning it, knowing that we deserve it, and actually actively creating it for ourselves by week's end, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you guys. If it doesn't, feel free to comment, like, share, subscribe, ask questions. If you're interested in booking a private reading, they are available. As I said, they're payable via PayPal. And you can message if you have any questions in regards to that. Thank you, Buddha. If you have any questions in regards to that, you can message my business page on Facebook. Hopefully, I don't have my link tree. I can't link right now because I don't have the chat box, but I do have a link tree. If you go to Engelgeist on Facebook, it's my business page, or you can search me on YouTube, Engelgeist, and my links are all there. So you can find them there, and ways to contact me if you want a private reading. I am available for those. Tune in tonight if you're a part of the Engelgeist group. Please, if you're not part of the Engelgeist group, please join. You'll get to see a live event tonight where I give away a couple of free readings because they won a contest. And then we also have draws for single cards for $7, 3 cards for $15. If you pre-order today and send over payment with your name in the payment line on PayPal to my account, I will give you an extra card in the read. They're usually fun events, and again, that starts at 7 o'clock my time, which would be 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. So you guys have a happy Sunday. I feel like it's going to be a very happy Sunday with this fulfillment card. I hope that's the case. And, you know, if we get a little bit in our emotions by midweek with this preserver, it's okay. Nurture yourself, love yourself through it, and you're going to find yourself on the other side of it by the end of the week in this place of nurturing and really feeling like kind of, I don't know, like homey and good and really caring for yourself by the beginning of August. And that's what we want to see. Okay? So I look forward to seeing you guys tonight. And hopefully I put my word out to the guy that helps me with this video stuff, and maybe he can help me to figure out this chat box. So tomorrow it will be working properly. But thank you for tuning in. Those of you that did tune in, I can't tell who did or who didn't. Have a great day. I love you all. And remember, it's all just energy. Okay? So no matter what you're going through, if it's something that's painful or you feel stuck or emotional, it will change if you change your attitude towards it. Okay? It will, if you can find the blessing in it, you'll find that you will shift. And as you shift, the whole entire situation vibrates differently and can't hold you in the way that it was holding you, that was making you uncomfortable. All right, I love you guys. Have a great Sunday. And I'll see some of you tonight. And you know, as I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. Really share, because I am in Facebook jail for oversharing. And I probably just overshared this morning. That was a lot of information. But have a great Sunday. Bye, you guys.